moly, guacamole. For those who did not believe that Teofimo Lopez smack did not land on Arnold Barboza, ladies and gentlemen, take a good look at the picture. Take a good look at Arnold Barboza's cheeks. Take a good look at the war marks. Man, Teofimo Lopez, you already know the smack heard around the world. Bitch smacked Arnold Barboza. And I think that Teofimo Lopez has sent a message to everybody in the sport of boxing and everybody around the world that it's no mas you're going to be walking up to me and there ain't going to be no consequences and repercussions. You know what I'm saying? We've seen enough times that people are just walking up to Teofimo Lopez and his dad, talking that crap, you know what I'm saying, pushing buttons, threatening. And you know what? They just stay there. You know, trash talking back and forth and stuff like that. No security, no nothing. They stand 10 toes down, right? Teofimo Lopez or his dad never swung on nobody, never hit nobody. But it's getting to the point where people, have you seen of late, has gotten too comfortable in stepping up to Teofimo Lopez. And if you've been following the channel, you already know you're tuning into Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo, shot himself. I said that, you know, the press conference in New York City, the Fatal Fury press conference in New York City in Times Square, a lot of people were saying that it was boring, man. It was boring, man. Nobody was saying nothing. Nobody's promoting nothing. But Teofimo Lopez is actually the guy that had been carrying this promotion in New York and in Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? But I told the people, watch, when it goes to LA, it's going to ramp up. It's going to be a better press conference in Los Angeles than it was in New York City because most of the guys in the card are from the West Coast, right? But Teofimo Lopez kept that New York energy from New York City to Los Angeles and put a smackdown on the LA fighter in Arnold Barboza. Last time we see them go face to face, Arnold Barboza went up on Teofimo Lopez and his dad, full of his entourage. He was very, very comfortable in Los Angeles. Very, very comfortable. And Teofimo Lopez stood his ground, just looking at his face while he chopped it up. As a matter of fact, they even followed his father. The entourage even followed his father when he went to the bathroom. While he's taking a piss, they threatening him. But they ain't do nothing. All talk. But even, we remember Terrence Bud Crawford. He walked up to Teofimo Lopez and his dad, right? Right? We seen fighters, Keyshawn Davis, walking up to Teofimo Lopez and stuff like that. There's fighters out there just walking up to Teofimo Lopez, provoking him, asking for a fight, calling him a B, all the derogatory term that you could think of. And yeah, they shoot it right back, right? Teofimo Lopez Sr., you already know how he is. My son will F that pussy. Excuse my language. I already know it's a Christian show. But anyway, I think that now Teofimo Lopez has really and have shown the world that the line has been drawn. Yeah, we could trash talk back and forth, but this, you coming up to me, touching me, oh yeah, there's gonna be some repercussions to that. And then, as Teofimo Lopez did yesterday, smack fire out of Barboza. He slapped the taste out his mouth, left 3 marks in his face, war marks. But let me say it like this, May 2nd, Arnold Barboza got an opportunity to do what Jamal Charlo didn't want to do versus Caleb Plant. Y'all already know. Hey, yo, I got to have like pound for pound best smack in the sport of boxing, right? The pound for pound, right? We have, I think nobody could beat Chris Eubank Jr., the smack with the egg on Conor Benn. That's number one. That's number one. Caleb Plant smacking Jamal Charlo. That got to be probably number 2. But even though it wasn't like a press conference, but we got to put that one in there because for real, man, everybody felt that one, right? Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Remember, Jake Paul stepped on Mike Tyson's toes and smacked him up and stuff like that, which actually really, really sold the event. I think that if they did 70,000 people view that fight with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, and people were saying the same thing, that it was boring. Oh, Mike Tyson is not saying too much. He's not promoting and stuff like that. But that smack right there got like 20 million people more tuning in. I thought it could have been like 50 million people tuning in. But I think the smack added like 20 million more, right? And then Teofimo Lopez, you already know. A lot of people been saying that this promotion, the Fatal Fury promotion, you already know Turkey Out Shake, Golden Boy Promotions card. It was only Teofimo Lopez that was really creating that type of buzz, right? But the smack sold the whole event. The smack alone overshadowed everything. Even Turkey Out Shake put it on Twitter. He liked that. He liked that action. Remember, Turkey Out Shake said he likes how it used to be back in the days. He likes all that action. He likes probably the Bernard Hopkins when he took the Puerto Rican flag and dropped it. Remember when Bernard Hopkins was gonna fight Tito Trinidad? You remember when Shane Mosley, or probably Shane Mosley, Ricardo Mayorga butt smack Shane Mosley's wife and stuff like that. Probably that goes into in the pound for pound. It's still a smack, right? It's still a slap. He smacked that booty. But Arnold Barboza has the opportunity to get that smack back. Not only get that smack back, but in May 2nd, he has the opportunity to become the lineal Ring Magazine WBO champion of the world. But if you go there with anger, overzealous, Teofimo Lopez is going to pick you apart. Maybe that's what Teofimo Lopez actually want from Arnold Barboza. Yeah, because I'm tired of you mother effers always running. You know, Jermaine Ortiz was running like crazy. It looked like he was running the Boston Marathon when he fought Teofimo Lopez. Sandor Martin, he was fighting on the outside. He fought nothing like the way he fought Puello. Shout out to Sandor Martin. But Sandor Martin did not fight anything like he fought Puello when he fought Teofimo Lopez. Sandor Martin was a brawler versus Puello. These fighters that want to come aggressively and trying to prove a point to Teofimo Lopez, ain't going to work good. Teofimo Lopez is a great counterpuncher. Teofimo Lopez is fast, quick. You already saw how quick he was when he hit him with the left hook smack. Arnold Barboza ain't see it coming. But remember, Arnold, the fight is going to be in New York City. You ain't going to be too comfortable like you be in LA when it comes to you and Teofimo Lopez running up against each other. Not running up against each other, but running at each other, right? Arnold Barboza he got a lot of testosterone when he's in LA, but he's coming back to New York City. I think, to be honest, I think that, I'm not saying that he's not a tough guy. Yes, Arnold Barboza is a tough guy. He got cojones just like Teofimo Lopez and just like everybody that step inside the ring does. The modern-day warriors, modern-day gladiators, the one that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. This is going to be interesting. A lot of people are going to be talking about this fight. This fight should have been the main event. As a matter of fact, this is the most competitive fight in the card. Arnold Barboza got a lot of momentum going into this fight. Seems like Teofimo Lopez smacked that momentum down. And then there's haters out there that are going to be like, why Teofimo Lopez ain't doing to Bud Crawford when he was in his face? Well, why Bud Crawford ain't doing to Teofimo Lopez when he was in his face? Why nobody that had a problem with Teofimo Lopez saying what he was saying, promoting the way that he was promoting in the last several months, why anybody step up to Teofimo Lopez and do what Teofimo Lopez did to Arnold Barboza? Because it's all talk, right? Exactly. That's the way that Teofimo Lopez handled business. Smackety, smack, smack, smack. Look like Dave Chappelle smacking Charlie Murphy in Chappelle's show. Let me say it like this. Again, this is the most competitive fight in the card. Arnold Barboza did beat Jose Ramirez, former unified champion in the same division. He beat Jack Catterall. A lot of people feel like Jack Catterall beat Josh Taylor the first go around, and that's the reason why people want to try to devalue and discredit the win that Teofimo Lopez had versus Josh Taylor because they feel like Josh Taylor lost the first time around. So this right here, a victory for Teofimo Lopez beating Arnold Barboza, ends that narrative. So this is a good fight. And I said, if y'all familiar with the channel, that if Teofimo Lopez was not going to have a unification bout with Richardson Hitchens, then Arnold Barboza respectfully has earned the right to get a title shot. He's been in mandatory position for quite some time, but this time he actually earned it because of what he's done. Right? Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see. But again, Teofimo Lopez have let the whole world know that, yo, don't be running up on me like that. All right? There's going to be some consequences and some repercussions. Do you understand? Not everybody know. Everybody got the memo. Just like we seen in New York City, your boy, with Senior and Punch. Everybody got the memo. There's some repercussions if you're just gonna run up on us and threaten the Lopez like that. All right? Ain't gonna work. But nobody is gonna be helping Arnold Barboza May 2nd. He gonna have to get that smack back, or continually getting smacked up by Teofimo Lopez May 2nd. And the prediction is that he gonna get smacked up more by Teofimo Lopez May 2nd, and Teofimo Lopez gonna retain his world title and the lineal Ring Magazine belt.